Hi, welcome to our first look at Base 1. Base 1 is a base building management strategy game with an RPG twist.
Access to passway 16A is restricted due maintenance. Please stand by.
After a large wormhole tears the moon apart and causes unprecedented levels of natural disasters, the Earth Global Union create the Solution Space Exploration Program in order to explore the wormhole for a new home. As a member of the Solution Program, it is up to you to expand the fleet, find valuable minerals and new planets to inhabit, and maybe even save the Earth from ecological destruction. Test Site Alpha near the Earth. Training of basic space station control skills before the start of the first wave of colonization.
Welcome to the Solution Program. You have successfully passed all the previous test rounds. This is now the last stage of testing. After successfully passing, you will be granted the great honor and responsibility of participating in the first wave of colonization of the HOPE system. This is Test Site Alpha 2. Here, we work on the latest space technology. We are currently testing the assembly and tuning of modular orbital stations, which is what you will be doing. Now you will have the opportunity to try everything in practice. Our time is limited, so let's get started. Let's start by repeating the basics.
Let's get to it. Okay, so that's the repair station. Hygiene. The toilet shower. A shower that's also a toilet, or a toilet that's also a shower. Stations with crew more than 5 recommended to install a bathroom with additional shower toilets. Should these two not match? Just saying. So we can zoom in. Oh.
Well, now you know the basics. It's time to start assembling the first modules.
Wait,
Let's
that's
take
the
care of
basics?
life support and power. It's the most important things. Build a small life support module and solar panels.
Okay. Small life support. That's a bit odd. Is it supposed to click or... Oh, right. That wasn't very clear, but anyway. Now we need to put in the solar panels. Okay. Okay, so one of them has gone out there now to start constructing, have they? Yes, he has. Yeah, there we go. There's the indicator. I see it going up. And the other one is over here. Looks like he's about to start also.
Okay, you've just completed the module assembly.
Right, here you can place various devices serving the station. Battery, ELDs, water pumps. Up to 4 devices. So how do we know which one?
Assembly completed. Ready for my next task.
Okay, so this is the main energy source for the station. They do not function at night, morning, and even give less energy. A battery must be connected to this module in order to deliver energy to the devices.
Perfect. The next step is to install 2 devices, a battery and an emergency life support device, ELD, to provide one of the modules with heat and oxygen.
Battery and emergency life support, right. Construction panel, devices, furniture. Choose device, install it. Wait, doesn't. Oh, they have their suits on. Okay.
Finished with the assembly and ready to proceed with the next one.
Right, this is a device for storing energy coming from solar panels or a cold fusion reactor. All devices that require power are connected to the battery. At a station, several batteries can be installed, power from different sources or even distribution of energy.
The assembly is all done. Ready for the next one.
Providing two station modules with heat and oxygen. So that should create heat and oxygen for that module that you don't need the suit, right? So we just need power linked.
Now it's time to learn about the station power system. Connect the battery to the solar panels, and then the ELD to the battery. You can do this via connection mode.
Connection layers. Energy from a battery to any device. Okay. So that shows, is that a battery? Batteries of solar panels and make sure it starts charging. Okay, so here to That's strange. Why is there no So we're producing more than we're using.
Everything works great. However, there is no oxygen in the life support module, and it is very cold. Let's fix that.
Let's do that. Station interior comfort. Heat and oxygen are supplied to the module through oxygen heat connections. Heat source can be ELD or boiler. The source of oxygen is ELD or oxygen pump. In order to connect the module, just select source device and then draw a line to this icon in the center of the module. Logistics. The station has an internal transport system for moving any resources between modules and devices. These connections are called logistics. Using logistics, you can send a resource from station storage to any device and vice versa. This is necessary primarily for life support devices. For example, you can send oxygen to ELD and then direct it to the module. Changing layers. Choose the connection layer you need, logistics, heat or oxygen, and connect ELD to station storage and life support module. Right, so first up is make heat connection ELD to life support module and make sure that temperature in the module starts increasing. Which is... There you go. Just took a little bit of time.
Fantastic. Now the final part. Some basic info about resources in space. Here, we prepared some demo samples. It is a very important thing, and one day it could save the life of an entire station.
Asteroids. This is the main source of resources. Iron, nickel, silicon, titanium, and even uranium ore can be extracted from asteroids. Over time, the resource of each asteroid field is depleted, and it takes time for it to recover. Before you start mining ore, you need to explore the asteroid field using a probe to find out the type of ore and its amount. Ore is mined using a mining drone, which is launched from the station. Mining drone launcher device. debris. In space, you can find pieces of hull and parts of spaceships, destroyed automatic probes, and other space junk. This is a source of various kinds of parts and some resources, for example, repair kits, construction kits, spacesuits, etc. To extract resources from the debris, you need to scan them with a probe that launches from the station probe launcher device.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed the basic course. Now you are ready to explore the boundaries of deep space. The preparation for the first wave of colonization, which will be headed by Heraclids, is in full swing. Colonial deployment on the ship will begin shortly.
Earth, the cradle of humanity, our common home. You gave us life, food, and technology. We have grown. We have built shining cities to the heavens. We have risen up to great heights and fallen down to the depths. And we have traversed the path of war and suffering. Now, all this can disappear, turn to dust. Disaster struck us 14 years ago. Space seemed to be turned inside out. A huge, luminous funnel appeared near the moon. It grew rapidly, turning into a giant whirlpool. It was a wormhole. It radiated with the strongest gravity. Huge chunks began to break off from the moon. They slowly floated through space and disappeared in the center of the funnel. The moon lost some of its mass. A wave of cataclysms passed over the entire surface of the Earth. Giant waves flooded many coastal cities. Sleeping volcanoes awakened, and earthquakes began. The gravity of the wormhole partially compensated for the loss of the moon's mass, and everything gradually subsided. But the damage was incredible. Cities lay in ruins. The economies of entire countries were destroyed. As we began to heal wounds and rebuild our cities, humanity gradually came to its senses. We began to research the wormhole and learned a lot. But along with the knowledge came the terrible truth. Over time, the moon will be destroyed, and with it, life on Earth will disappear. Soon, dozens of automatic ships and satellites were sent into the wormhole. The best minds of mankind studied the data for months on end, and suddenly it turned out that this was a door to another world, to a world at the other end of the galaxy. Yes, it was hope. To find a new home, start all over again. Who knows what awaited us there, beyond? Maybe this is a chance to become more than we are, a chance to get answers to our eternal questions. Who are we, and where do we come from? And so we built a fleet, a great fleet, with millions of tons of metal shining in the sun, and 2,000 hearts on board. We entered the wormhole and traveled through space. We were ready for what was next.
Episode 1 Arrival. Hope System, 100,000 kilometers from wormhole. Looks like we've got a few debris sites nearby to scan.
You're alive. I thought that there was nobody left. How many of you have survived? Is anyone injured?
4 of us left. Everything is okay for now. What happened?
It seems there's nothing left of the Heraclids. Only a small group survived. 2 freighters in your team. One ship is heavily damaged while it's not clear what to do with it. The Carnegie unfortunately didn't survive.
Carnegie had communications equipment on it. Is it possible to use it to establish a connection with Earth?
I think you can try to assemble a transceiver module. A small part of the wreckage has been thrown out of the wormhole. It seems to be Heraclids. If we examine it, perhaps then we will find something useful.
So what's the
We need to check
plan?
all the debris. We also need to
Check
check on one of the
debris.
freighters, but so
Check
far
freighters.
we can't move. Our control and navigation are damaged. Will you check on the debris? In the hub, there should be enough construction kits for assembly hangar module and launching the probe.
Assembly
While you get
hangar
started
and
on
launch
this,
probe.
We will evaluate the condition of the ships.
Roger, roger. Set up small station. Build small life support. Build solar panels. Build hangar. Install battery. ELD. Install probe launcher. Right, so let's see to remember this construction modules. This one. Zoom out. Let's see, where can we put it? Okay, so we can put one there. Ah, right, so as long as we have it aligned, we can go a fair distance out. Right, lads, let's get cracking. What's happening over here? Why is that flashing like that? Okay, it looks like the first one is gone. Yeah, there he is on the bottom. Right, solar panels. Where did we? Oh yeah.
Assembly completed. Ready for my next task.
Roger, roger. So now that one's up. Next one should then get taken. Is he going in? He is. So while he's doing that, we want modules. Industrial hangar. Okay. Here can be placed launchers for drones or probes. Heat and oxygen connection. Right, so we'll put that one adjacent. Bugger. Okay. I thought there were lines, but obviously max on that one is greater than the max on this one, so. Oh well. Build hangar, yes, that is underway. I have to say I do quite like the engine on this. The graphics look pretty cool. Like for what it is, it's not overly complicated and yet simplistic in its own right. The only thing I'd say is the smoothness of the camera move, but then that could just be graphic driver related. And obviously the speed when you use the keys.
The module assembly.
Here you can install the probe launcher, mining drone launcher, or gas drone launcher. There are only 4 slots in this module. Do not forget to connect heat and oxygen to the module. Otherwise, the probe drone operators will not be able to get to their workplaces. Indubitably. Right. Battery device. So there is our solars. So if I remember right, so it's probably going to be this one here. Construction, ELG, battery. And install a is that it? Probe launcher, yes. So what's the other two doing? He looks like he's walking on the spot. Maybe he's doing exercise.
Assembly is all done. Ready for the next one.
Did he actually assemble it? Oh, he did. Right, so connections. Here you can connect devices to each other using various types of connections: heat, energy, heat, oxygen, water, logistics. Just select device you want to connect and then select target or device. Select target device or point. Okay. So power. Why is... Oh, maybe it's not finished building it yet. That could be the reason. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. He's doing it now.
Finished with the assembly and ready to proceed with the next one.
Okay, connections. Don't think we need to worry about water yet.
Finished with the assembly and ready to proceed with the next one.
Probe is launched using a probe launcher through a hatch in the floor of the module. In order to load the probe into the launcher, connected through the logistic connection to the hub in the connections mode. It is also necessary to connect power to it. An operator is required to control the probe. Over time, the probe damages and will need to be replaced with a new one. Important, only one operator can control only one launcher. You can select the appropriate group of targets. Scanning. Auto default. The probe scans all resources in a row. Alright, let's see. Do we have everything connected? So that module is cold. So does that not mean that heat? Why is not? Do we need to install another one? Could that be it? Hold on, let's have a look. Battery ELD. So the ELD doesn't go into any of these ones, but it can go into one of these.
Finished with the assembly and ready to proceed with the next one.
Explain why I can't connect that one though. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. Okay, it's connected to the hub as well. What's happening to our power?
Well done. Our situation isn't good. One freighter is in critical condition. It will have to be completely disassembled. But then we may have enough resources to build a small station. Are you ready to start scanning? Oh, then it's better to search for supplies first. There are a lot of small debris and containers around. Scan those with a probe. There are probably valuable resources there. I only hope the probe doesn't let us down.
Probes allow you to find resources on the map. For example, you can scan debris and extract something useful from them. To do this, you need to build a hangar module, install and connect a probe launcher. To do this, use power and logistic connections. Station storage must contain a working probe. The probe is controlled by the operator and have several modes of operation. In auto mode, it independently searches and scans any available resources, but you can set any other mode. There we go, there it is. 2-panel. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to do, but unknown object. Oh right, so these are all the debris that we want to scan. So logistics, heat. There's power. Oh, here he comes. I think. Is it? No. Okay, durability looks like it's gone up. Maybe he's about to do some work. Oh yes he is. Some aspects of this actually reminds me of The Sims. Alright, so we've got 3 relatively happy. Much in the way of power coming from that. So I think, do we need to launch it ourselves or does he do it? It's not really clear. Probe ready. Yeah, so how do we launch it? Did we just have to click on one of these, or should we set that to auto? If I set it auto, it works though. Plenty of debris and wreckage here. Nicely done. Pretty much auto done for us, but anyway. Alright, let's see what Henry has to say for himself.
Well, you are indeed lucky. It looks like there are
Lucky?
plenty of useful resources.
I'm Irish.
I didn't want to tell you, as I thought
Oh,
we could
natural.
handle ourselves, but we have a serious problem here. The condition of most of our crew is poor. Fractures, injuries.
So what you're saying is we need a medic bay and a couple of holographic EMTs.
That's enough for now. Can you build a docking bay? We will send all injured people to you.
Docking bay before building a medic bay. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. See, there's a med bay and there's a docking bay. I'd rather build the med bay first and have the docking bay coming off of it. I think. Actually, funny enough, it does have it in the right order on the task list, as opposed to the way he says it. It would be nice if you could do a connector from here to here, some sort of connector walkway. So I'm guessing by clicking set priority, you can maybe prioritize your workers.
Okay, I've just completed the module assembly.
This is the place to install medical devices. Do not forget to connect heat and oxygen. Well, duh. Not unless you want it to be the morgue. Lol. Okay, so... what did we say? Heat and oxygen. I don't know why it won't let us daisy chain. Does that mean we have to build another one, or is it something else?
Just wrapped up the assembly. Waiting for your orders.
Yeah, hold on a sec. How else are you supposed to provide heat and oxygen to all of them if you can only do 2 links? So the question there is, shouldn't that link be broken? And then how do you break that link? Oh yeah, there we go. So this is already providing this one and that one. So we just need to figure out, could we... Are we limited to probes only in this one? I think we are. Right, well, he's complaining about being cold. We can see the icon on him. So, is it this one? No. Devices. Industrial, no. Medicine, yes. I think we need to build another, one of, no, not that. Actually, hold on, go back to that for a second. Place launchers in the hangar, yeah. Power. The main power source for charging station batteries. Do we need to provide more power first before we provide more batteries? Okay, so maybe it's a minimum distance, could it be? No, not enough clearance there. That's probably why.
Assembly is all done. Ready for the next one.
This device is for basic diagnosis of injuries or illnesses and simple treatment without surgery. For example, you can cure the cold or infection using drugs, apply a bandage in the event of a fracture, injury, or apply an analgesic burns. Do not forget to connect the device to the station storage in the hub through the logistic connection for the supply of drugs. To control this device requires a medic. Important, one medic can control only one medical station. Right. Connections. So we can't do heat right now, but where is it? Is it just? Okay, so that's covered. We need to finish setting up the new battery area. Right, can we actually save this? Yes, we can. So we've just done our first hour, so we're going to call it there for now, and thanks for watching. Check it out on Steam. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.